While most kids headed back to the classroom this year, not every family felt safe sending their kids to school.
Families with children who have compromised immune systems say they had to go virtual, adding that CMS left them with no choice for their youngest children. WCNC Charlotte's Michelle Bowden here to explain, all new at 6.
For kids from kindergarten to second grade, there is no virtual option through CMS, so one local family said they had no choice but to take matters into their own hands and create their own homeschool.
You know what you're doing?
The Wallace family home stays hectic. Liam is 7, Mary Emma 9, Charlie is 11, and he has Down syndrome and respiratory issues that have landed him in the hospital several times over the years.
Absolutely terrifying. It's not anything you want a parent to ever go through.
Maureen and Jeremy worry COVID could be a death sentence for their oldest.
You don't even want to think about it.
So the family has been in a virtual lockdown to keep Charlie safe. The only problem?
Have a good morning, have a good day.
School. CMS didn't offer a virtual option for K through 2, meaning there was no option for Charlie's little brother.
We're trying to stay locked down. We're trying to keep Charlie safe, and a first grader going off to school. It just really defeats the purpose of keeping the other two virtual.
It's no longer a bubble if you bust the bubble and somebody goes out and runs the risk of bringing something back. I just don't understand where they decided that K through second would just go to school. I mean, I don't understand what the reasoning behind having some kids come to school and having an option for other kids to be virtual.
CMS told us in an emailed statement, quote, the district is not offering a K through 2 virtual option because of the foundational learning elements students experience in those grades, and thus in-person learning is critical.
No kidding, we agree. But we deserve the choice, and to put the most vulnerable, the youngest kids out there without the virtual option, it just feels irresponsible.
We checked and saw 2,667 students are enrolled in virtual classes at CMS, and there's a waiting list with almost 800 more.
The Lake Norman Wallace Academy is now open for Liam.
92 minus 34.
The Wallaces worked with the state to officially start a homeschool for Liam.
We are not a family that wants to homeschool in the long run. We know how important the social aspects of it are, and not to be dramatic, but social is only beneficial if you're alive. You have to survive a global pandemic in order to be in school. I think they're just not thinking of the option. They're not thinking of the realities. Yes, K through 2 learns better in person, but the reality of this situation and many others is that they have a medically fragile child, and that child doesn't live in a bubble, they have siblings.
Interesting to note, Wake County, one of the other biggest school systems in the state, is offering a virtual option for those kids from kindergarten to second grade, while CMS is not. Reporting in Charlotte, Michelle Bowden, WCNC Charlotte.